Yeah, welcome back. If you just tune in, we saw the stream count going up, as is always the case on the Sunday when people are tuning in to see who's going to end up winning this tournament. We might as well just see one of the clear favorites,
Yeah.
Czech Verma, because we looked at his player match history. At one point, he was 2-2. Other players drop at that point.
Yeah.
When after 4 rounds they only have 2 victories.
Yeah.
He just kept going and going. He did. He's now in the top 4 in the semifinals of YCS Liverpool 2016.
Yeah. Just a bit kind of shocked. That was like really two super strong openings. Even though his opponent had Dark Law, I cannot get over how amazing that was. He played Foolish Burial on Shiran Nui, Seedenmeister, whatever that is, Swordsmith or something. Whatever the blacksmith one.
Seal and Soulmaster.
Soulmaster
Would be the literal translation.
Yeah, the one that allows you to destroy a face-up card and just destroy Dark Law using its own effect, basically, because it got banished straight away. It's really clever.
And also, when he read Dark Law, it seemed like he was already sorting that out in his
Yeah,
in
he
his
already
head.
knew. He already
like,
knew.
This is okay. I got out to this. I think he might have
So
drawn into
clever.
the Foolish Burial. Not 100% sure, but if he did, that was also, of course, quite something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, normally we thought that opening with a Beatrice with a Dark Law, that was the second game, with a Beatrice with a Dark Law, and the third monster was a Levier.
Yeah.
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 We thought Ben is in a perfect position to win this game.
Yeah, exactly. Interruption, and then next turn he's got his investment play, the Levier there, ready to extend his play next turn to just win the game.
Yeah, and nothing like that ever
Yeah.
happened because Czech Verma just had the perfect answers. The first game was even more one-sided, if you want. Czech Verma kicked things off, put together 3 Omegas, almost completely stripping Ben Sherman of all of his options.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was not much that he could do.
No, not at all.
I mean, what do
when
you expect
start
with 2
3
cards?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So that was our top 8 feature match. It was extremely convincing to see Czech Verma command the forces of the Lightsworn.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to hear from him how he ended up on this build, because we said it's very similar to what Alpa is playing.
Yeah.
I don't know if the two know each other.
Extra Shiran Yuis.
Yeah, and they actually put in the work.
Yeah, so much.
All right. Anything else that you want to highlight? Anything about the side deck, maybe?
No, I think it's pretty basic. I mean, he's playing all of the Ghost something and something's cards.
Mm-hmm.
3 Reapers, 3 Ogres. He's got a bunch of strikes in his side deck as well, which
It's
is
also
kind
interesting because most players are playing them in the main deck.
yeah, you either main deck them or don't side them, but again, that's pretty cool. And yeah, obvious system downs, extra copy of Twin Twisters, which I can only assume the other ones are in the main. Yep. And then the other cards are just
Dante and
stuff
ABC
for
Dragon
Reaper.
Buster just so he can use them together with the Ghost Reaper.
Yeah.
All right, so actually, very often he might not be siding that many cards when you think about it.
No, all of it's quite specific.
But it seems like the main deck is putting in, is unleashing all the combos
Yeah.
all by itself.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. We're going to be right back after the break. We're going to be talking to Czech Verma about his success at YCS Liverpool.
Long ago in ancient times, a sacred game was played of both spirit and mind. 7 items hold the mystery, puzzle line, ring rod, scale, and key. Who will make the final stand? Make the move, the answer lies in your hand. And whether you win or lose, hangs in the balance with the card you choose. Trust in the heart, the heart of the card that of you. Remember to trust in the heart of the card. Time to do. Long ago in ancient times, sacred game was played on both spirit and mind. 7 items hold the mystery. Just trust in the heart of the
And we're back with the man of the hour, Czech Verma. Congrats.
Thanks.
You seem to be the most relaxed person in the entire room. I guess that has something to do with your start into the tournament, which wasn't all that successful.
Yeah. I break all the time and I can't do anything. My opponents has too good hands.
Okay. So that was like you were starting 2-2 basically, 2 wins, 2 losses, right?
1 win, 2 loss. Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
1-2
yeah.
even. Okay. And we have some other players that at this point in time they drop very often.
Yeah.
What was you thought you're just gonna keep going until you have a third loss?
I don't know. I want to play more and yeah.
And here you are. And here you are. And well, you just made quite the showing with that Lightsworn, Zombie, Shiranui deck. How did you end up with this list?
I test a lot of time
Mhm.
and that was the best version.
Okay. Did you play together with any other players? Because Alpay was having a somewhat similar deck.
Yeah, with some people out Berlin.
Okay, cool. Cool. So basically, two groups came up with a somewhat identical build,
Yeah.
like roughly the same. Okay. So, what do you think? What makes this deck that good?
Fairy Tail is a very good card and
Ye-
Omega. It's too good.
Yeah. We've had some players suggest that Omega might be hit by the next list and go down to 1 because of decks like this that can somewhat easily assemble 3 copies of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't be all that surprising, I guess. All right. Walk us through it. How is the Lights one? You say you brick sometimes, but ever since round 4, I guess you've been going strong.
Yeah. I brick because I don't draw any spell cards and have only normal summons on my hand and I can play well.
Yeah. And what changed? You just got luckier after round 3?
Yeah. I get some spells and can play and win.
Well, the good thing is, like, over the course of such a long weekend, everybody's gonna be unlucky at one point.
Mhm.
It already happened to you. So for the rest of the weekend, you can just be the luckiest player in the room.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the plan, I guess. So yesterday you finished with a 5-2 record,
Mhm.
and knowing that you have to win all the rounds today.
Yeah.
What was that like when you came this morning?
It was very
Stressful, I guess.
stressful and yeah.
So, did it ever change? Like when you knew that you were in the top 32, did you then feel like,
Yeah. Then
finally?
I was relaxed when I
Okay.
won.
Because now you seem quite relaxed. Also in that feature match, when we looked at you from the side angle, we were always like, oh, look at Jack. He seems to be quite relaxed, actually.
Yeah. It's BA. It's the best matchup you can have and
So you were feeling confident. All right. Going into the semifinals now, what would you like to play against? BA again?
yeah. Or IBC is also okay.
Okay. How does the deck fare against ABC?
If I start, I can, when he make Tsuko, I can special summon Fairy Tail and he can't do anything. Set only cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you go second,
Yeah, the Twin Twisters.
the Twin Twisters are the card that get you back into the game, I guess. Why are you playing only 2 copies in the main deck then?
I want to have 2 on my hand. And when I play 2, I can't have double so much.
Oh, okay, okay. So you don't want to draw into 2
Yeah.
Twin Twisters. All right, all right. Now it makes sense to me. Okay, so you definitely want to have 1, but you don't want to have 2.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you felt like 2 was the correct
Yeah.
number. All right. You're playing 3 copies of Pot of Desires and 41 cards. Is that correct?
Yeah.
We've had some players say that when you're playing 40 or 41 cards, you should only be playing 2 Pot of Desires. You obviously disagree. Would you change anything about this deck now?
No,
So why is 3 Pot of Desires the correct number?
because I don't must be lucky with Minerva to get Fairy Tail, and
Mhm.
I can with Omega put it back into the graveyard to Fairy Tail or something.
Okay, so it's not as often in your way as people might suggest.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? If somebody prepares for a tournament like this, what would be your number 1 advice so they can do well?
Never give up and have fun.
All right, never give up. Yeah, you've definitely followed that advice. That's really good. You also seem to have fun. I like that. And we, of course, would like to have you back either in our feature match of the semifinals, although there's a very good chance that we're going to move into the other bracket, or, of course, in the finals. So
Yeah.
thank you again. Congratulations again.
Thanks.
And we might see Jack later. You guys don't go anywhere. After the break, we're going to return with the semifinals of YCS Liverpool 2016.